And we're alerted to the identity of a mother killed along with her teenage son in a fire in Montebello. Investigators believe that fire was set intentionally in a severe case of domestic abuse. NBC4's Macy Jenkins live for us in that neighborhood with new pictures of the woman who died. Macy?
Hi, Michael. Well, the cleanup is continuing here outside of the home where that fire broke out yesterday. There are five units on this property, and the fire started in one of the back apartments. And now I'll show you just moments ago, people started dropping off candles and flowers in honor of the people who died, including that 13-year-old boy, friends with many of the kids here on the street.
More than 24 hours after an early morning explosion on 5th Street, Montebello neighbors are still in shock.
I opened up the window blinds and I saw people were on fire. Yeah, I saw people on fire, panicking, call 911.
Santi Ceballos lives across the driveway from the apartment where the fire started.
My dad just told everybody to get out the house. You know, the house is on fire.
My neighbors, they knocked my door and said, hey, wake up, you know, something's going on. So we went out and we see the fire.
Maria Gallo took this video from her nearby business, worried the fire would damage the power lines in the area. She and others quickly rushed outside as first responders arrived. Montebello police are calling it an arson attack that stemmed from a domestic violence situation. Police say a man believed to be the person who started the fire was found running from the scene and was also severely burned. A 13-year-old boy died in the apartment. Neighbors tell NBC4 the boy's mother was outside of the home, badly burned and screaming for help. She and the man were taken to the hospital where they later died. We spoke with several people who identified the man and the woman as the couple in this picture, named Rosie and Adrian.
The 13-year-old that passed away always hanged around with my dad. You know, my dad always worked around here, and he just followed him. I'm still trying to keep it all in, you know.
The property owners now cleaning up the white foamy fire suppressant that remains in the driveway, while displaced families return to grab a few belongings needed while they're out of their homes.
It's bad. You know, we have a lot of feelings. We have family, and we don't want to be like, you know, in this situation, you know.
The medical examiner's office has not released the identities of the three people who died, but we talked to neighbors who say the mother was a kind and hardworking person who moved here from Mexico to try to provide better opportunities for her son. The property owners have started a GoFundMe to try to raise money for all the families who are displaced and their belongings, food, and things of the sort. Reporting live here in Montebello, Macy Jenkins, NBC4 News.
Macy, thank you. If you or someone you know is experiencing domestic violence, help is available 24/7. You can reach out to the National Domestic Violence Hotline. That number is on your screen. It's 1-800-799-7233.